The beautiful journey of today can only begin when we let go of yesterday. So, reminding myself of this fact, praying and expressing gratitude for a while, I began the day hoping to have a great productive day ahead. My study table was a mess from the last day. I was studying obstetrics the previous day, so I decided to clean it first. And usually I make my to do list the day before, but yesterday I was too tired and hence couldn't make one. So, the first thing I did was to make the list of things that needed to be done because starting the day with no plans, with no ideas in mind, is like heading somewhere with no destination. Some days I just do this, I do go with the flow, but on days like these, when exams are just around the corner, it's exactly 1 month away for the exams. I needed to be productive, I needed to get the targets off, I needed to accomplish something, I needed to have a productive day. So, I had to make this list. The next task I did was to make my bed because, as William McRaven says in his book Make Your Bed, making the bed not only sets us the habit of accomplishing small tasks, but also it gives us the satisfaction of getting a task completed early in the morning and it sets a very positive tone for the day. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Hi guys, good morning. Today is 26th of January and it's almost 10 o'clock right now. I had a really slow morning, took the time to myself, and actually, it was much needed, maybe. So, it's a high time I start studying now because I have some targets for today. So, it's been 4 to 5 days since I last studied surgery, and I have many miscellaneous topics and some important topics also left. So I thought of completing that today. And over the past 4 to 5 days, I've been studying obstetrics, and it's almost done. There's just one topic that was not given properly in the textbook, so I had to read it from marrow notes. That is pending. I somehow missed the topic yesterday, so I'll have to get that done today. Like there are small miscellaneous topics. So apart from the miscellaneous topics in surgery and obstetrics, I have one more target that last week we had our clinical classes like postings. So there were a few questions which were given as homework during the case discussions, and I have been too lazy to search answers for that. So I need to get it done today because after the theory exams there won't be time for practicals. There won't be much time for practicals. So it would be better if I search the answers now. So yeah, I need to search answers for those questions now because क्या पता है अगर वाइवा में वही questions पूछे जाए तो if I would be blank then it would be a mistake on my part, and yeah, it would be a blunder actually, like to know the questions and then be lazy to search the answers. So now I'm going to study surgery, and this is going to be done later on. So those are my targets for today. Let's get going. Not all my mornings are like this. Not all my days are so productive. There are some days where I feel low and practically get almost nothing done. So just remember, all of us have good and bad days. Don't compare your bad days with someone else's good days and fall into the guilt trap. नियतं कुरु कर्म त्वं कर्मज्यायो ह्यकर्मणः शरीरयत्रापिच्यते न प्रसिद्ध्येत् अकर्मणः, which means perform your duty because action is always better than inaction, and even the maintenance of your body requires some work to be done. You know, life is very uncertain. We don't even have control over what happens over the next few hours of our day, over the next few days of our week, over the next few weeks in a year. So, all we can do is perform our duty. So, I found this shloka from Bhagavad Gita very relatable, especially after the exam postponement and a little bit of chaos that I was in. So just do your duty, perform your tasks, but don't forget to take break in between as and when needed. So it's been 2 hours of studies and I've just completed two small chapters. One is of shock and other is peritoneum. But yeah, both were high yield chapters, so no regrets. Now it's time for lunch. So it is 2:30 right now. I am tired and I want to sleep, but I'm not feeling sleepy. So I found a quick hack. I usually do this always when I'm gonna use my natural tranquilizer. That is to study. So once I start, open my book and start studying, then automatically I'll feel asleep after a while. So then I can just close my books and go and sleep. That's what I usually do instead of just sleeping and turning and tossing around in the bed. It is better to just go and take rest when you feel asleep. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to open surgery, read a small topic, and once I feel sleepy, I'll go and take rest. It's been 20 minutes and I read a few small topics which are usually asked as a 3 marker questions. And now I'm feeling a little sleepy, so it's time to take a nap. I had a very refreshing nap, and now it's already 4 o'clock, and I have 2 to 3 more small chapters of surgery that is remaining. So I'm going to complete that now.
Let's go.
So I was reading this chapter of abdominal TB, and it just fascinates me the variety of presentations that TB can have, from cough, a simple cough, to affecting the skin as manifesting as skin lesions, to affecting your gut and manifesting as maybe loss of appetite, loss of weight, or any other thing, to even affecting brain as TB meningitis. It can have a variety of manifestations, and yeah, now I'm reading about abdominal form of TB. Last year and in my second year, I used to think that why are there so many, national programs regarding TB, and why do we have to study TB in each and every subject, each and every year of MBBS? After all, it's just a small disease, but it is not. And also, no matter how many these campaigns are conducted, how many programs are conducted regarding the awareness, there is still need of a lot of awareness among people regarding TB, and the importance of completing the drug therapy in TB, because when we are taking history sometimes, some of them they give the history of TB infection. Some of them they give the history of TB infection in their family, but at least half of them they tell that they have abandoned the treatment midway, because they don't have the problem anymore and they are feeling better and all that stuff. Or in some cases, some of their surrounding people might have told them to stop the treatment. It is a serious problem actually. It can lead to not only drug resistance and problem to the community, it can also lead to recurrences in the person itself, which is even more dangerous. And the second attack, it might be severe as well. But yeah, so as I was reading abdominal TB, I just remembered this fact, so thought of sharing it. I set specific and achievable type of targets, because whenever I set very vague goals, or whenever I overestimate myself and set extravagant goals, in both the situations I am unable to accomplish those goals, and at the end of the day it just leads to disappointment. Well, have you heard of this theory which says that work expands to fill in the time that you have at hand? So it is that kind of a situation for me right now. It is almost 7 o'clock, and from evening I've been able to complete only 2 units. One is of abdominal TB and the other is of hernia. I know both are important, but I had expected to complete one more short unit. Anyways, now it's time for a dinner break. So yeah, let's go. So before heading for my dinner, I did a quick 15-minute yoga flow, because sitting at a place and studying for long hours can make your body really stiff. So I didn't want that to happen. So I did a quick yoga flow. It really did energize me.
Jewelry should not dominate the sculpture. So ऐसा मैंने कोशिश किया.
So the time is 8:30 right now, and I thought of taking a 1 hour break from 7, but it extended out to be a 1.5 hour break. And it's fine, I guess, unless we don't have many targets, which I didn't have for today. So I still have a few targets of surgery and one small chapter of obstetrics. So yeah, that's pending. Let's get to work right now. So there is this weird thing that always happens before an exam with me, that I get very much interested in a particular show, and even think of binge watching those episodes. Though I try to resist the urge. Last year it was Shark Tank, and this year also a new season of Shark Tank has started. But I'm resisting not to start watching, so that the binge watching might start again. The thing is, I don't watch it in the TV, but instead I watch the old episodes in the YouTube or in Sony Live. So that's the problem. And currently I'm watching Jhalak Dikla Ja and Indian Idol in a similar way, but I try to control the urge of binge watching, and I watch the episodes in my study breaks, or whenever I'm having my lunch, dinner, and whenever I'm taking a break. So yeah, I don't completely resist the urge, because extremism is not good. So I try to watch a few episodes here and there, but I try to avoid binge watching it. It's 10 p.m. and I'm done with surgery. I'm gonna take a small break and then complete obstetrics part. So I wanted to take an half an hour break at 10, and I took an almost an hour long break. I wanted to watch this particular performance from my favorite contestant on Jalak, and I searched all the episodes and I finally couldn't find that performance. So, but what's need to be done needs to be done. So I'm going to complete that one topic of ops which was pending, and probably going to call it a day. I had heard a quote which said that nothing makes a person more productive than the last minute, and I could feel the productive urge in me when I was having the last study session for the day.
3, 2, 1.
So 6 hours of study is done. It's 12 o'clock right now, so I was not feeling sleepy, so I could accomplish this. My pace was really slow today, though I have done 6 hours of study, but still, one of the targets that I had set in the morning is not accomplished yet. That is to search answers for that clinical class wala questions. So that is not done yet, but nonetheless, the progress was good. So yeah, with that, I would end my day. If you found this helpful, do share it with someone who might find it useful as well. Until next time, take care.